I would like to emphasize once again how not okay this is. Fun fact, the Great Depression found Schmitz donating truckloads of pig's feet to the needy of Columbus.
And one wonders if they're going to do it again.
See? Hey, so you remember that one time when I filmed a video from the Book Loft in German village of Columbus, Ohio? Well, you may also recall that back when I filmed that video, which was really just a few months ago, I was still a little bit shy about vlogging in public. Well, I just filmed that intro in front of a guy talking on his phone who was giving me a very strange look, but I didn't care, because I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm not as self-conscious anymore. Still a little bit self-conscious, though. And the fact that it's a weekday and there aren't that many people here today helps. Because the last time I was here it was pretty crowded and it was kind of hard to find a private place to film. This time I do have a little bit of a purpose. You remember that I mentioned the music that they play in the rooms. They sell CDs here, and so they play a different song in each room, and it's kind of cool to walk from room to room and have the songs change. And for some of the rooms it makes sense, but for some of the rooms you're not really sure what they were thinking when they picked the music for that room. So we're going to do a quick survey of the music that they're playing in each of the different rooms. The wind's probably blowing into the mic. We're going to do a quick survey of the music that they're playing in the different rooms, and we're going to see which ones make sense and which ones do not. You ready? Right, here we go. So this lady was out here talking on her cell phone right now and talking about how she had gotten addicted to the Twilight series because it was ridiculously good. I'd love to be able to show her the error of her ways, but I won't. In the first room, they have, you know, the kind of stuff that you have at the front of a bookstore, you know, little souvenirs and bestsellers and that sort of thing, the stuff that they put in the front of a bookstore. And they have out here and in there the same thing that they play all the time, which is like Irish folk music. Okay, here in Book 2, which is the same type of room as Book 1, they're playing more Celtic music. In your pants. Room 3, more of the same. In your pants. Not okay, Ohio. Okay, for room 4, which has a bunch of cookbooks, we've changed nationalities. We are now playing Italian music. You know, there are just too many good ones in this room. Room 5 is probably the smallest room in the store, and has more cookbooks and wine books, but no music, so we'll move on to room 6. In your pants. Room 6 is the nature room, and naturally it has songbirds. In your pants. Room 7 is home improvement, greeting cards, that sort of thing, and it's playing Yanni. So new age music in the architecture and home improvement room. I just can't seem to find one in room number 7, though. Of course, there's that old classic. T is for trespass in your pants. Room 8 is more bestsellers and stuff, and it's right above room 1, so we hear the same music. Room 9 is general fiction and pretty much the same thing, but on the other hand, we do have The Condition in your pants. Or perhaps you'd prefer The Bastard of Istanbul in your pants. Room 10, the sci-fi room, of course, every nerdfighter's favorite, where they play The Amazing Planets by Gustav Holst. Doubly appropriate for the sci-fi room, although I've had to come in here and start it twice now because it's been shut off. Here in room 11, the mystery and western room, we have Ella Fitzgerald. In your pants? Room 12. Not so much a room as it is a hallway, but no music of its own. In your pants. In your pants. Room 13 is kind of the everything else room. In addition to the remainder of general fiction, it also has classic fiction, poetry, blank journals, general reference, and of course erotica. No, erotica's too easy. And they're playing some sort of jazz in here, although I can't find the actual CD. It's being pumped in from somewhere else, so... Oh, let's go with a classic. Now and Forever, in your pants. Ah, okay. Now I know what they're playing in here, and I also know why. Okay, Upper West Wing is complete. Now on to the Upper East Wing, and oh, I missed one. 3 good ones in room 14. This one's probably my favorite, though. More Celtic music for the bestseller room. And now we are in room 15, which is Jeffrey's favorite room because it has humor and music. It's always fun. And they are playing Judy Garland. Now we got a double one here. Shit happens in your pants, and why shit happens in your pants. So, you get a book on incontinence and a book on the reasons for incontinence. No music in the travel room, but we do have this. And this. Sorry, I lied. Too easy? Too easy. There's always this one. This one's good too. This is what I like to call the macho room, because it has sports and recreation and guns and hunting and fishing and all that sort of thing. And they're playing which kind of works. Kinda? A little bit? Maybe? Not at all? Okay, we are now in the Business, Economic, Career Planning, and General Boredom Room. Up, Up, and Away by Sammy Davis Jr. I guess the title is intended for this one because, you know, businesses, up, and away, something. How about a little nudge in your pants? Well, no music in a room I generally try to avoid, the Military History Room, room 19. But we do have His Finest Hours in Your Pants. Well, y'all already know about this one if you've been watching my videos. Frank Sinatra in the World History Room. Still doesn't make any sense to me. Well, we could go with The Glorious Cause in your pants. And we could even go with 1,000 Events That Shaped the World in your pants. But I think for the history room we'll go with Greek Fire, Poison Arrows, and Scorpion Bombs in your pants. Ouch. Yes. Room 21, the crime section, is another hallway. Actually, 2 hallways. With no music, but fortunately for us, we do have The Death of Innocence in your pants. Oh, good. The transportation room, room 22, has Gary Mulligan's Swing House and Rail, Steam, and Speed in your pants. The self-help and psychology room has Nat King Cole playing, I guess to, you know, soothe the people who need help. And because it is also the sex room, we have a lot of great in-your-pants jokes, but a lot of really easy in-your-pants jokes. So we are going to go instead with Unstuck in Your Pants, the sequel to Pooh Gets Stuck in Your Pants. Health, medicine, fashion and beauty, and apparently classical music, though I don't see any in here, but that is why Mozart's A Little Night Music is playing right now. Well, there's the obvious Your Body in Your Pants and Human Anatomy in Your Pants, but I think we're going to go with one more rep in your pants. 25, Art, Architecture, and Photography with Ella Fitzgerald. Have you ever been on assignment in your pants?
Many times.
What sort of really?
No.
What sort of assignment might you have there? Okay, room number 26 is the religion room, and we finally have one that makes sense because they are naturally playing on Eagle's Wings. Kids, cover your eyes and ears. Jeffrey, I'm going to hell.
Me too.
Never mind, we'll do another one. We'll go with Invasion of the Widows Club in your pants instead. Room 27 is the biography room and is close enough that we can still hear On Eagle's Wings from the religion room. And you remember the loss of innocence in your pants? Well, now we know what happened to it. Stolen innocence in your pants. Or we could always just say that you're losing it in your pants. We've also found a map to Ashland and Ashland County featuring airports plural. I'm not even sure we have one. Okay, this is the local interest room, and it's not really technically a room, it's more of an alcove, so they didn't number it, but we'll call it room 27.5 because there's one here that I can't pass up. It's a book about periods.
Yeah.
Possibly my favorite music choice so far, room 28, which is the pet and animal room, which has as its CD Jazz Cats. A sad story about the last of the wild horses in your pants. Oh. Young adult literature lends itself rather well to the in your pants rule. How about You Just Can't Get Enough in Your Pants? Or maybe You Just Can't Get Enough of Your Pants. We also have Before I Die in your pants. And of course we always have the old Standby and Abundance of Catherines in your pants. And in the last 3 rooms of the Book Loft, we start on a journey through life, starting with room 30, which are books about parenting and childcare, as well as conception, pregnancy, and birth in your pants. No, we'll find a better one than that. We also have children's books, where we are going to select the wildly inappropriate Yummy Yummy in your pants. Rooms 31 and 32 both have children's books, and they both play CDs by Sandra Boynton. 211 Things a Bright Boy Can Do in Your Pants. Well, there's this one, of course, and this one as well, but I think I can do one better. Okay, y'all remember Pooh Gets Stuck in Your Pants? Here's the original title, in which Pooh goes visiting and gets into a tight place in your pants. Which one's funnier, Pooh Gets Stuck in Your Pants, or in which Pooh goes visiting and gets stuck in a tight place in your pants? Leave answers in the comments. Okay, so conclusion on the music. They seem to like Celtic and jazz, and we'll favor that if they can't think of anything else to put in a room that makes sense. And conclusion on the in your pants jokes? Still pretty hilarious. Well, you mustn't think that just because I spent all of my time looking at the music that was being played and making in your pants jokes that I didn't buy anything. I got 4 books this time around. I only spent $40. That's actually pretty good for me at the Book Loft. No, I'm talking to my subscribers. So there you go, another successful trip to the Book Loft, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.